A scout is helpful, and my job helps keep Texans safe. If you want to help keep Texans and the environment safe when you grow up and you enjoy science and communication, this might be the job for you. I'm Dr. Sabine Lange, and I'm the Section Manager of the Toxicology, Risk Assessment, and Research Division at the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality. I work with a team of toxicologists to better understand the chemicals that are in the environment, and in particular, the harm that those chemicals can cause. We use that information to help the agency make decisions about what chemicals are okay in the environment and what chemicals aren't okay in the environment, and what amounts of those chemicals are okay in the environment. I was raised in Canada, and from a very young age we did a lot of outdoor activities. So some of my first memories are being in a canoe and going on camping trips and doing all sorts of outdoor activities with family and with friends. And that continued all up through my high school years. I remember going on an 8-day canoe camping trip when I was in 9th grade, when I was a freshman in high school. And with a pack that was about half my size and a canoe that was about 3/4 of my weight. And just going into the environment and out into the wilderness in northern Quebec and canoeing back home. So understanding and being out in the environment has always been a part of my life. And part of that has been the understanding that we are responsible for that environment. We're responsible for keeping it clean and keeping all of the creatures, including ourselves, that live in this environment safe. And so that was really just instilled in me from a young age and all the time that I spent outside. I started out my academic career and my working career in cancer research. So I came to Texas and I got a PhD at MD Anderson Cancer Center, and I did cancer research, and then I continued for another 5 years at MD Anderson and continued doing cancer research. So when I made the transition into the environmental fields, into toxicology at this agency, one of the things that we're particularly worried about chemicals in the environment doing is causing cancer. Lots of people are pretty worried about that. So having a background in cancer research really helped me to better understand the chemicals that can cause that, how they can do that, and then how we can apply that to decision making that deals with those cancers and those chemicals. So the academic subject area that I use most often is science. And I'm a scientist, and so I apply scientific principles and the things I learned from my original science classes to the work that we do here. And there's different sub-disciplines of science that we often use. So chemistry, to understand how chemicals work, and biology, to understand how biological organs and organisms function. And then we use those together and do biochemistry. And then as you go down and you learn more, then you can get into fields like toxicology, where you understand how chemicals hurt biological systems. We also use math. So math is a big part of applying data and information that we gather to our scientific subjects. And I use English quite a lot, so communicating the work that we do. For a young person who's considering a career in the environment, I would suggest that you take the opportunity to volunteer with organizations that work to help the environment, reach out to or get information from programs like Take Care of Texas that the TCEQ has. Sometimes the only way to learn how to do that is to just go out and try things. So that's my biggest recommendation. Just go out and volunteer, get involved in science fairs, like run some experiments, just try things and see what you like.